welcome to my channel. My name is Grace. I post beauty and lifestyle videos every single Friday, and today I'm going to be showing you all of my self-care favorites from Amazon. All the items will be linked down below in the description. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like videos like this, and make sure to subscribe before you leave. I am just starting out my channel, but like I said, I do upload videos every single Friday and will be continuing to do so, so make sure you subscribe so you can follow along with all that. I have a new setup going on and I don't really know if I like this or not, so work with me here, okay? We're gonna work with her, we're gonna be nice to her, gonna work with it, gonna make it work. The world is a little bit of a mess right now with coronavirus, and there's just a lot of extra pressure and stress with everything going on. So I feel like now more than ever, self-care is so important. So these are all of my Amazon self-care favorites. Okay, so the first item is actually behind me. It is right here. You know, I'll grab it. Okay, so this is my essential oil diffuser. I love her. This is just a standard oil diffuser, but I love this. I love this thing. I had this at school with me and I would literally put this thing on every single day because I just find it to be so relaxing and just calming, and like if I was having any kind of anxiety about anything, I would pop this thing on with some lavender and some orange and just like, it's just fantastic. I'm obsessed. If you are unfamiliar with what an essential oil diffuser is, it's basically just like this, and it has like a little basin, or like, I don't know what you call this in here, and you just fill it with water and then you mix in some essential oils, and then the thing kind of heats up a little bit and the scented water comes out as steam, and it is just so nice. I really like this one for a few reasons. One, it does light up and it changes color, so I'll insert a clip here of me using it, but it changes color so you can choose what color you want it to be and what color you want your room to look like. It's just really cute. It'll also stay on one color for a long time, or you can make it so it will like fade between all the different colors. It also has a timer setting on it, which I accidentally turned on, like I didn't mean to do that, but it has a 30-minute timer setting, so if you want to put this on like when you leave your room for the day so that when you come home it smells really nice, you can do that as well. And it also has different mist settings, so you can make it like a harder mist or a softer mist, whatever you're looking for. To go along with the diffuser, you're gonna need essential oils. These are the oils that I have. These are just Rada Beauty Top 8 essential oils. This is just your standard oils like your lavender, your tea tree, peppermint, things like that. My personal two favorite are the lavender and orange. I think that these just mix really well together. I don't like lavender on its own. I just find it to be a little bit too strong, so I like to mix it with the orange, and to me it is just the most relaxing, like just best scent ever. I'm obsessed. Okay, so the next self-care item is my at-home gel nail kit. This is her, and it is nuts how much stuff comes inside this gel nail kit. I'm going to show you, I'll probably insert a clip here of everything laid out. It is jam-packed full of tools and files and like gel cleanser, just so much stuff comes in this packet. It is such a good deal. I was never someone to be into gel nails. I just thought they were such a pain to remove, so I never bothered. I would just paint my nails regularly, but my nails would chip so fast and I got so tired of having to do my nails literally every single week. So I just went out on a whim and I bought this on Amazon, and it has turned out to be like the best thing ever. So in terms of the actual like light that it comes with this really tiny compact light. Like this is the size of like some like, I don't want to say mice, but like a mouse for a computer. It's about the size of my hand, just for reference. Underneath it has these little legs, if you can see it. I usually struggle to get them up. I usually have to use something to get it to pop up, so there we go. But it just looks like this. It is so small and compact, which is so nice because it's easy to store, it's easy to use, and you can do your nails literally anywhere because it's not this big giant light that you have to put out on a table or have a big space to actually do your nails. It does have a cord that connects it to plug it in, which does use a USB, although it does not come with like a block, so you do have to have one of those already, but I just use the one that I use for my iPhone charger, and it just plugs in, it rests on the table, and then you're able to just slide your nails underneath, which is just so nice, and it's so easy. The kit does come with some nail polish. I have them in a little bag here because they exploded in transit. So they were a bit sticky when I first got them, and some of the areas on them are a little bit sticky. I will say the polish it comes with is really not great at all. I did find that it chipped a lot faster, and so I ended up investing in some better nail polish, but I'll link the better nail polish down below as well. One of the brands of nail polishes that are a lot better are the Modelones, or Model Ones, Modelones, I don't know how you say it, but it's just their UV gel nail polish collection, and this is in, it looks like it doesn't have a shade, but I will show you what they look like. So these are the nail polishes. I don't know if you can see them very well, like the colors and stuff, but it's just like a very neutral, kind of muted palette of colors, and I find that these work a lot better and they last a lot longer on your nails. I do think for the price of the entire thing that it is still a great deal considering the number of tools you get and the fact that the light is just so nice and small. I just really appreciate that. Okay, so the next item is a little bit different. I don't think people might think this is like a self-care item, but there's actually 6 different categories of self-care, and one of those categories is psychological self-care. So psychological self-care is all about using your brain and your mind for different things and trying to expand your brain and kind of keep it working. So it can be a whole bunch of different things that just get your mind moving and really get you thinking. But for me, the psychological self-care I like to do is actually reading. Now, y'all, I will tell you, okay, I have never, ever, ever, ever liked reading. I hate reading. But there is something about these books that I just really, really, really like. So the first book is Brené Brown's Braving the Wilderness. It says, "The quest for true belonging and the courage to stand alone." It is a New York Times bestseller for a reason. There is just something about this book, I don't know what it is. I know Brené Brown is like a cult favorite, like people love her and she has a ton of books, but I never really knew what the hype was about until I bought this book. I am only halfway through this book and I feel like my life has changed, okay? That is not an exaggeration. This book focuses a lot on your idea of belonging and what it means to belong and how we can have courage to belong in every single space. And that is a concept that I feel like I didn't really understand, I guess, before reading this, but the way that it describes belonging and the way it talks about it is so, so powerful. I literally feel like it completely changed my mindset about that, like entirely. I don't want to give too much away about the book, but there is a quote by Maya Angelou in this book and it is literally so good. It just completely ties the entire theme of the book together. You have to buy it. You have to. It's just not a choice. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. The next book is something that I haven't fully read. I started reading this at a time where I really didn't have time to read just for leisure, and so I ended up kind of stopping a couple chapters in, but it was so good. I plan on picking this up after I finish the Braving the Wilderness book. But this is The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce that. But this is called A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom, and it's meant to be a wisdom book. And this is basically just about like the 4 things that rob us of joy and create needless suffering. And it's really, really interesting how the book kind of like talks about it, I guess. And it's very like real life. Like it applies to your everyday and it's just gonna give you like, I don't know, just good advice. Like, no, you know? This book is literally raved about. If you go on Amazon, you will see in the reviews people rave about it. One of my supervisors actually recommended this to me, so shout out to her. It just gives you a lot of great advice, and I don't know, if you're looking for kind of like an inspirational book or a book that's gonna talk about everyday life things, then I would definitely check this out. Go read the description on Amazon because it was only a few bucks, I think, and it was a good read from what I've read so far. Okay, so the next item I can't show you because it is just too heavy and it's connected to the wall, and I'm not gonna lug it over here, but I will insert a clip of it turned on. But this item is my salt lamp. I got this as a gift in 2017. I looked it up on my Amazon, okay, in 2017. So I've had it for 3 years now, and I love her. She's going strong. When I first got this, I honestly thought it was kind of overrated, and I was like, it's literally just a rock. Like, what is that gonna do for me? But there is just something about the color of the light and the hue and just like how it looks when your room is dark that is so just soothing and relaxing. I don't know what the salt part of it is supposed to do for you, to be honest, but it is just a win. I'm looking over here because it's literally over there. I should probably have just brought it into the frame, but I kind of use this as a nightlight sometimes, so I got kind of used to some light coming into my room in my dorm because there was like a crack in my door, and as crazy as that sounds. So I would use this as a nightlight when I first came back home because I wasn't used to sleeping in complete darkness, and it was just so like zen. It would just put me right to sleep as soon as I turned it on, and it was just so, so nice. I just feel like the light is just so, so relaxing. I think it's definitely worth it, and I've had it for 3 years. It's still going strong, so it's definitely a great investment. Okay, so the next item is a more typical self-care item, and that is some sheet masks. Okay, so these are the Fastery sheet masks, and they come in a pack of 7. I have 6 of them here. These were gifted to me, but they are from Amazon. I did find them. They come in a pack of 7. I've used 1 so far, so I haven't used the whole set, but the one that I used was literally so good. I remember waking up the next morning and my skin looked just so nice. It was so soft. So I think these are definitely worth it. They're like 13 bucks I think for a pack of 7, which is a steal. But the ones they come with, I don't remember which one is missing, but it comes with a restoring mask, a sunbae mask, which is a soothing mask for after you're out in the sun, which is so nice. I had planned to bring this with me on my trip to Mexico before it got canceled by coronavirus. Then it comes with a detox purifying pore mask, a vitality firming mask. This one is really awesome. This is a hydrating mask, so it has 2 steps. I also had planned to bring this with me to Mexico because it's really good for after your skin has been really dried out from the sun. And then it also comes with another 2-step Soothe Me Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mask. I'm usually not a massive face mask person because I really just hate the mess of doing masks, like the ones where you have to squeeze out the mask and apply it to your face, and then it's just too much. But I really like a good sheet mask just because it's really easy, it's easy to clean up, it's nothing too messy, and I'm obsessed with those. I've never used a sheet mask that I have actually seen results from. I've just used them because they feel good, but those you actually get really great results from, so I would definitely check those out. It's literally 13 bucks for 7. So the next self-care favorite is my Rose Quartz Jade Roller. I keep it in this little bin. I had to write the name down because the name of this thing is literally so long, but it is Finishing Touch Flawless Contour Vibrating Facial Roller and Massager in Rose Quartz. This is like a jade roller. I don't know if it would be called like a rose quartz roller or like how that works, but it basically is just like a jade roller, except it is battery operated and it vibrates on your skin to promote extra circulation more than just a regular jade roller. This like Finishing Touch brand is one of those like as seen on TV brands, so it's kind of weird because you would never know if it's overhyped or not, but I got this as a gift and I actually love this thing. For quite a while, I was using this literally every single night after I put my moisturizer on, and it just feels so good and it's just so relaxing, and it only takes a couple minutes to use, so it's something like a kind of self-care thing you can incorporate in your everyday life. So a jade roller is said to do a lot of things to your skin and have a lot of great benefits. I had to write them down because there's literally so many, but it is said to stimulate circulation, promote collagen production, help with wrinkles, puffiness, and product absorption, which is really all great benefits. This is pretty inexpensive on Amazon as well. I'm gonna insert a clip of how I use it every day, but I just really like it. I think especially this one is really cool because it comes with this top. It comes with this top, so basically you can use it underneath your eyes, which is different from a regular jade roller because a lot of them don't come with a separate piece that you can use on your under eye, but I really like this the most because I have very dark under eyes and I really can never find anything that helps get rid of them, but there is something about this thing, I don't know what it is, but when I use this, my under eyes like literally just lighten up so much. It's insane. Okay, so the final self-care favorite from Amazon is also something you can use every day, and that is my reusable cotton rounds. I love them. So these are my reusable cotton rounds and I am completely obsessed with them. I feel like it's so odd to be obsessed with a cotton round, but these just bring me so much joy. I love them. These containers that I was showing you, I had my jade roller in one of them, are also from Amazon. I can link them down below as well. They're fantastic for organizing stuff like this. Okay, so a reusable cotton round is literally just like what it sounds like. It's just a piece of fabric that serves as a cotton round. It works exactly the same as a regular cotton round, except you don't dispose of them after, you just throw them in the wash. I am obsessed with these for so many reasons, okay? So many reasons. First, I got really tired of buying cotton rounds all the time because I felt like I was just consistently buying them, and yes, they're cheap, but it was so wasteful. And these, because you reuse them, you're literally not being wasteful at all, other than the water that it takes to wash them. Second, I used to get so tired of whenever I used a cotton round with some toner and it would literally start falling apart on my face, or it would get super soggy. And I also feel like the cotton round just absorbed so much product and so much of the toner that I didn't like it, okay? But these literally are so nice. These do not fall apart because they are fabric. These are very, very good quality, very sturdy. I really like how thick they are. but it is kind of like 2 pieces of fabric, if you can see that. So when you apply something to one side, it doesn't really all the way through, which is so nice because a little, very little bit of your product will go so far on your skin because it's not soaking up all the product and wasting it. Some other reusable cotton rounds on Amazon get some bad reviews for being like cheap or thin, but these are not. They are so thick. They're literally like at least 1/4 inch thick, and they're super sturdy and fantastic quality. None of the threads have come loose, nothing has fallen apart, and I think there's 16 cotton rounds in here, and that has not happened to a single one. I am just obsessed. They feel so soft and luxurious on your skin and literally take any skincare routine to the next level. They do come with a little like laundry bag as well, so once you've used it, you can just pop it in the bag, tie it up, and then throw it in the wash. I don't use this just because I'm always afraid that it's gonna like melt in the washer or dryer or something at school, and I just never wanted to risk that. I just put them in a different kind of laundry bag, one that I know is a little bit more sturdy. You need them. You need them in your life. Okay, so that is all of the self-care favorites I have from Amazon. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or comments on this video, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!